There are ways. There are ways to help our children. Many ways. First, early days, every moments. Notice what happened when a child is born. The first moment, what do they do with the child? Who did he give it to?
The mother.
Why?
Because they need to create that connection after giving
You said
birth.
the most important words. Okay, our brain develops not only genetically, it needs another brain to train our brain to be in this world. And our first connection is the first training we have. If the mother is not connected to us, we suffer for life. And the mother can receive us, but she can still not connect with us if she's not connected to herself. The best training for anybody in the world to watch a mother and child. We, early stages of life, develop our right brain, which is our emotional brain, before we learn the cognitive structure to live in this world. So we learn about relationships before we learn how to speak. Okay, and I can show you. If you walk in the street and see a baby and you smile to the baby, they smile back to you. They don't understand who you are. They don't even know where they are. So how come they smile back at you? Emotionally, they develop, but not intellectually. See? So we learn what relationship is before we understand anything else. When we're happy, we react. So when we are in danger and react, we need somebody to come to us and tell us everything's okay. When we're happy, we also need someone to come to us and tell us it's okay also. And this is what we call in psychology regulation. So we need to be regulated by someone to teach us how to manage the world. You see? And the constant regulation by the parents teach the child to cope with life. And if the parent is not regulated in themselves, they cannot regulate the child. The constant repetition of regulation, yes, develop structure in the child to cope with life. And that structure is staying with everybody until today. So everyone has a structure, has a protection, how to cope with life based on the amount of regulation they receive from their parents. See? Okay. If I am vulnerable in the relationship, something goes wrong, and I learned that nobody is there for me, I will not speak. Or I will run away from the relationship.
I understand.
Or I can be angry. Yes? And my partner will do the same. So there's two words I'd like to make it clear to you. We must learn to show our emotions to our partner. We must learn to be vulnerable. And I would say to people, don't be afraid to be afraid, because the source of the human problems, we are afraid to be afraid. So if I'm in a relationship, I must allow my partner to take care of me, and I must allow myself to take care of my partner. So you remember I talked about this regulation with parent and child? We do it with our partner also. If I do this with my partner, when my partner is in trouble, I'm there for them. And when I'm in trouble, I show them I'd like them to be there for me. We become the example of regulation to our children. And we become to feel safe, and they feel safe automatically. But at the moment, the parents are focused on the children much more than to each other. And most amount of divorce happen in the first 2 years because one of the parents, especially the mothers, focus on the child and forget the relationship.
Okay.
It's absolutely...
The husband is on second place.
Second place.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely fatal mistake. And I tell you why. We must honor the first person who come to our life, not the second person. Everybody has a place. The partner came first and a child after. And if I make one of my children as my partner, the relationship is over. And the responsibility on the child is much higher.
Yes.
Because really, how can a parent allow one of the children to take responsibility for them? And the pattern I have seen in the seminars, when the parents cannot or do not take responsibility of the life, the children take it for them. They take it when they're small. In life, when we are in trouble, we do one of two things. We regulate ourselves unconsciously or consciously. Most people regulate themselves unconsciously. Unconsciously mean I make myself busy, I work too hard, I have a hobby, I go on the computer for hours. I am numbing myself up.
I play sort of hide and seek with my problems.
Yes, yeah, I do all sorts of things because I don't want to feel the pain of separation.